So recently, I joined a game jam called GlobalGameJam. If you guys don't know what a game jam is, it's a game development contest wherein you have a specific amount of time to make a game based on specific rules or limitations. It was hosted on January 27th to January 31. The theme was Lost and Found. I actually enjoyed being a part of the game jam itself. At first, I didn't want to join, but overall, I wanted to immerse myself and experience what is it like to actually develop a game by myself. There are things that I've done that I'm not proud of, but overall, it was a learning experience and I enjoyed it. So my game was about a block forgetting what is it that he wanted to get. I wanted it to feel like a Stanley Parable game wherein a narrator is telling the player what to do. I first developed a character which is obviously a block. And of course, I added a color to give it more of a character. And then, I made my character move. And of course, use Unity's particle system to add particles while he is actually running. I just realized that the particles were circles, so I changed up the sprite and added color to it. It was pretty boring at first, so I googled the floor plan and decided to create a world in Blender where the character could move freely on. So there we go. We have an area wherein the player could actually move around on. What else can I add? Of course, we need something to listen to while we are actually playing the game. And that's when I delved into audio production. Again, it's nothing that special, but I tried my best to actually develop a good background music. I've never tried audio production before, but I want to make a song that actually immerses the player while they are trying to remember what is that item that they are actually trying to find. I also wanted to learn audio production for my future projects and future game jams that I want to go into. Then I added that background music to the game itself. So, how can I remind the player what is it that item that he is trying to find? I did some narration in Audition. Wow, such a cozy bed. It might hurt to actually sleep on this one. Wow, and added the audio on a trigger for the player to walk on. It doesn't have visual appeal though. So I made the 3D model of a OS disk and slapped the dissolved material on it. And I also made a sprite where the player could walk into to remind himself what he needs to do. I was told that my audio was overlapping itself when the player walks into the trigger. So what I did was, I made the player stop moving when it triggers the item. Ah yes, Sung Upsell. Good old times when pandemic wasn't a thing. After playing it a couple of times, it was missing something. Something to tell the player what to do when it starts the level. So to remind the player, I added a small text on the top left side as the level starts. And I think that's it. Now, to finish up the game, I added some lighting, post-processing, end screen, and start screens for the player to click on. I also changed the text color when the player hovers on a text on the start menu. Well, there was a problem with the lighting though. It turned off when the player gets near it. It turns out that Unity only allows a few light sources near each other. So to solve this problem, I increased the intensity of the light and moved it closer to the floor. And added some animations when the level starts. And I think that's it. That covers my game all in all. If you guys want to try out my game, I'll leave a link down below for you guys to try it out. Now, to the things that I'm not proud of doing on that game jam. I actually forgot to set up a game design document. If you guys don't know what the game design document is, it's a file where you brainstorm ideas and things you want your game to have, which I didn't do. Yeah, I know. It's horrible. Again, it was a time constraint and I only had a few days to make the game itself. It was also a rush game because I thought of doing the jam at the last minute. So the next time I join a jam, I'll make sure to do good on it and make a game design document. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching and don't forget to take a chill pill.